FX Design Color redefines alcohol-based makeup with its cutting-edge formula, allowing for wash of colors, delicate layering, and bold color application. I will show you 3 different looks that you can create with these palettes. This one is the Special Effect palette. It's a very versatile palette. You have color variation from different skin tones to different bruise and vein tones. With this one, I will create a bruised eye. First of all, you need a little bit of isopropyl alcohol. This is the activator. Make sure you have isopropyl alcohol with at least 89% alcohol content. So what I like to do is put it in a little spray bottle and then just put it in the palette. For a bruised eye, usually you have yellow tones, you will find green tones, purples, pinks. Since these are alcohol activated colors, you need to be mindful of the eye area and mucous membranes. Then I gently dab that yellow around the area where I want my bruise to be. They dry pretty quickly because as soon as the alcohol has evaporated, they're pretty much dry. And if you make a mistake, you can just reactivate them by taking a clean brush with just pure alcohol and removing it. The finish is mostly matte. It depends on how thick the layer is and if it's a wash or opaque color. And take a little bit of the green color here. I always like to test my color and my opacity on the lid. And you can see it's very translucent, it's very lightweight. You will not see the texture if you go in very thin layers. And you do not need to use powder or any additional product to keep this in place. This will stay on its own. It's very, very durable. You can only remove it with the remover, with alcohol, or with a lot of oil. Next step, and this time I'm taking this magenta tone here. So sometimes when you see bruises, you will see little capillaries that have burst, so you will see texture. It's not always like one solid color. And then going back and forth, pick a little bit of that color and very gently place it where I need it to be. And to make it look even more deep and bruised, I'm gonna take this color here, which is Blue Wash. This is a great color also for veining. And very, very gently, I'm just gonna dab this on top where the bruise is the most intense. The skin reflection, once this is dry, is very similar to real skin when you use them as a wash. So all of the colors that are washes to begin with, they will not give you any kind of texture. So it looks very, very natural and very realistic. The next palette I'm going to show you is the Complexion Palette. This is a good color palette if you need to create any kind of issue that happens with the skin. If you want to color your prosthetics and need to adjust the skin tones of the prosthetic as well. So you have different options of undertones and skin tones here as well. So with this palette, you can cover something like this or create something like this. So we can create redness, we can create veins from underneath. And the skin tones, they are more opaque to begin with. So you will have colors that are able to cover little blemishes. And by going back and forth and layering different colors, you will be able to hide small skin imperfections. If you use these colors for beauty purposes, it's not the best idea to use them on a regular basis because you use pure alcohol to activate them, which can dry out your skin over time. But you can definitely create like no makeup looks that are extremely long lasting with this technique. With the Vivid palette, you can create character makeups also, face paints that last a very long time. So this is great for cosplayers, for the LARP scene, for movies. These colors are really great because they do not smudge. So you can wear them all day, you can sweat, you can do your activities. All of these colors are opaque, but you can adjust the opacity by just mixing in the appropriate amount of alcohol. I'm just gonna do like a tattoo on the side of his head in different colors. And for this, I'm gonna start with blue. I don't take a lot of alcohol. This way I get nice opaque color payoff. But you can always just add more alcohol to these colors to make your own kind of washes. And with these colors, you definitely do not need a fixing spray once you're finished, because these are extremely durable on their own. That was just a quick introduction to show you the possibilities of what you can do with these different palettes. Stay tuned for more. We're looking forward to see your own creations.